Welcome to another episode of Asia Unscripted. It is the 31st of March. We are one day away from April Fool's Day. And we are in the middle of this enhanced community quarantine. It's been going on for a little bit more than 3 days now. I've stayed inside for the most part, but this morning I did go out to the supermarket to pick up some things. I got there about 9:15, and there was already a line of about 50 people waiting for the 10 a.m. opening. As soon as the store opened, I got right in. I didn't have to wait beyond the opening time of the store. But you know, they take your temperature. Well, they took it twice. Once walking into the building, and then once I got to the actual supermarket itself, then they took the temperature again, which is kind of a waste of time because you could have the virus, but you could not show symptoms for 14 days, they say, or up to 27 days, I've heard. So it's one of those activities that makes them feel better. I was able to get most of what I wanted. I was surprised to get bread, but even at 10 a.m. at opening there wasn't much bread, so I got 2 loaves. That'll last me a while for some sandwiches. And then I got my delivery from Landers. Landers is kind of like a Costco type of store. They do delivery here. I ordered 5 things. I got 2 of them, but which were the most important things: my bottles of water and my case of Diet Coke. Food I just got from the local market. So anyway, starting tomorrow, April 1st, everyone that goes out must have a pass to go out. From what I hear, for these condos, they'll have, a certain number of passes, and you kind of just check one out, and you have 2 hours to go out and do your shopping or do whatever. Then you come back, and then, someone else can use the pass, which is fine for me. I don't want to get out there and I don't want to go out there and every day anyways. You don't know who's sick. You don't know a lot of things. So I'm fine for the next 2 or 3 weeks. So after that point, I'll get a pass and I'll go out. Laundromats are open. Supermarkets, banks, some restaurants. I cannot leave the city. The city is on a lockdown, so you can only leave or come into the city if you are, like a healthcare worker, if you're part of the essential workers that they allow, which is fine for me too. Like I said, I'm not planning on going anywhere. Let's see, what else? Up in Manila, they have about 2 more weeks of their quarantine. One of the health people said that it wouldn't be a good idea to extend it. Other people want it extended, so we'll see. Manila was the first area to go under quarantine, so they'll be the first ones to come out of it. April 3rd, Dumaguete, Negros Oriental, they have their quarantine starting, so everyone's doing their panic buying in Dumaguete this week, just like Cebu last week. So it hasn't been too big of an inconvenience so far. Some restaurants aren't getting the deliveries that they usually get, so some items aren't available. Let's see, what else? else? Yeah, there's no public transportation. So all the taxis, all the grab cars, all the motorbike taxis are all off the road. The only ones that are on the road are your food deliveries like Food Panda and Grab Food. So I use them quite a bit. But I make sure to wash my hands after I grab anything from them. And I don't use cash to pay for anything, so there's no exchanging of cash. I only use cash at the store, and then I have a bottle of sanitizer. So anyways, yeah, the quarantine will go on until the 28th of March or sooner, you know, if they determine that we don't need to be under quarantine anymore. But I assume that we'll be under quarantine for the whole month. What else? I don't know if you can see. Well, there's a street kind of off in the background. There hasn't been much traffic. It's been great. My deliveries have been coming pretty quickly. The air quality has been a lot better. I don't know if you can see, but the skies are nice and blue. You know, I can see all the way to Bohol. I'm sitting in my apartment right now, so I can see all the way to the other islands, which I normally can't see because of all the pollution. So if there's a silver lining, that's one of them. I'm not coughing as much as I usually do when I go out. So I've seen pictures from up in Manila where a lot of the waterways are clearing out. They're looking a lot better than they usually do. So there are some good parts to this. Over in Bohol, their malls are actually still open. They have the same rules as we do, you know, one person per household to go out. But they kept their malls open. They kept their stores and the malls open. Not all of them are open, but a lot of them are. And I kind of hope they do that here. There are a lot of people out of work right now in the Philippines and in the US and everywhere in the world. So if we can give them the opportunity to earn money, you know, there's a lot of people here who want to spend money. You know, for me, I like supporting the local economy, and I'm not able to do as much of it right now, which is okay. You know, save my money, and then once things open back up, I'll be doing some more traveling for you guys. I want to get back over to Vietnam to do some videos, maybe Malaysia, maybe Thailand, but that's going to be at least a couple of months out. And in the meantime, I'm still working. I work online. That's still going full steam. So yeah, I don't have a lot to worry about right now. I think they're doing pretty well here with the quarantine situation. I think they're doing a lot better here than in many countries, especially my home country. So right now I feel pretty confident. So we'll see how I feel a couple weeks into this, but for right now everything is good. What else? A lot of this building right here. This is a call center, JP Morgan Chase. And last week, before the enhanced quarantine started, I saw a lot of agents with computer towers. So apparently they're letting a lot of their agents work from home, which is great. So if they have good internet at home, they can continue their work. I know somebody else who works in a call center, and they gave that person the option of staying in a hotel, nice hotel near work, or they have a shuttle van that will pick them up from their house. That person chose the nice hotel, which I would have done too. So these companies are trying to work with people as much as they can, especially these call centers. You know, the work doesn't stop just because there's a quarantine. So As for other people, the city, the barangays are giving out bags of rice and some other food. I just read today that the local government here will be giving out small cash stipends to their residents, which is great. Kind of like our $1,200 that's coming in a couple weeks for us Americans. The federal government, I just read an article that they also have their plan to give out some money to their people, which is great. I just like how they're trying to help their residents here. So anyways, that's enough of me babbling, but I just wanted to give you guys an update, let you know I'm okay. And again, I appreciate all my new subs. Last Friday I reached 500, and now I'm at 550, I think. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Once this is all over, I promise to get back out on the road and get you guys some more videos. So all my subscribers, everyone viewing, thank you very much. And this is Jason from Asia Unscripted, and I'll see you guys again next time.